Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money channel. So I know this news was from a couple of days ago. How to buy Ripple tops Bitcoin in most popular Google searches of 2018. But it ties into my video for today, so I just wanted to remind you guys that in 2018, more people wanted to know how to buy XRP than Bitcoin, according to Google's 2018 year in review. The phrase how to buy Ripple was the fourth most popular how-to question on the platform. And as you can see down here, how to vote was number one, how to register to vote was number two, how to play Mega Millions number three, and how to buy Ripple number four, leaving how to buy Bitcoin down here at number 8. And of course, as we know, the token is not called Ripple, it's called XRP. But at that time, it was kind of confusing. Nevertheless, the point I'm trying to make is that 2017 was a big year for cryptocurrency. And I have a feeling that the amount of times that this was probably popped into Google was probably within the first quarter of 2018. And then interest in crypto started to fade. We got the XRP chart here on a daily, and when I zoom in here, we're hovering around 30 cents. Okay, we're coming back down. We're looking like we may hit this level again, 20, 26, 27. I don't know if you guys follow Rob Art at all. He's a YouTuber, and here's a tweet he tweeted out yesterday, just in case you guys missed this today. XRP to 23 to 19 to 15, ha ha ha. He's almost kind of like trolling us a little, or at least I feel like that's how some people feel. You know, I've caught some of Rob's videos, and he's not talking complete smack. XRP could very well go back down to 23, and then we could see levels at 19, then we could see levels at 15. For him in particular, he's looking to buy at those levels. I don't know if I would necessarily wait to buy at those levels. However, if you look here, we can see the levels he's actually talking about. So this is going back pre-bull run. Okay, so that was the bull run. And this is going back pre-bull run. So what do you say? 23, which is in around here-ish. So kind of topping this level here. Kind of hard to see, but it'd be kind of in and around here-ish. Okay, so kind of hitting that, and then down to 19. Which kind of brings us in this level of support. We have a lot of support in 19, but then down to 15, I mean, that's really bottoming. Like, that's really kind of calling the bottom. That's saying it's going to actually go right back to the bottom of where it was more than a year ago. I mean, it's possible. And of course, if it did hit 15 cents, I would try like the Dickens to find more money to throw into XRP. At this point, I feel like I have put in as much as I can afford to. Every so often, if I get a little bit of extra cash, and I'm looking to put it in my savings anyways, I will stick it into XRP. That's just me. Of course, I'm not a financial advisor, so I can't tell you guys what to do. But what I can show you is this tweet here. XRP_Canada sent me this, and this is from a Peter McCormick. At Peter McCormick is his Twitter handle. And it's a story. I just wanted to read it to you. It's a very interesting way to look at things, because when we talk about taking profits off the table just in case versus, hodling your position to the moon, right? We'd all like to think that, yeah, well, I put in my money and I bought down here and then I'm going to hodl it and it's going to go sky high and then I'm going to sell up here and I'm going to be super rich and I made the right move. But to call bottoms and to call tops in any market, especially in crypto, I think crypto is even harder than the stock market, to be honest with you. It's so unpredictable. It's so new that, I feel like anything can still happen in this market. So in a way, it's nice to think that that's what you can do or that's what you will do. But realistically, it's not as easy as it sounds. I know another thing Rob Art is a big proponent of is taking profits as it goes. So let me just read you this to give you guys an idea of where I'm going here. So here is a thread on how I turned $32,000 into $1.2 million and back to pretty much zero once taxes are paid. Just note I am not bitter or salty in any way at that. The last 2 years have been an amazing ride, traveled the world, been wealthy, been poor. December 2016, my advertising agency folded. I had a little bit of money left and I put $32,000 into Bitcoin and Ether. As it started to go up, I diversified into everything. Monero, Dash, this, that, any crap, even Ripple coin. Love how he calls it Ripple coin. Everything just kept going up. By March, so this is March 2017, I think I had around $300,000. and $500,000 by the summer. I used to take 25% out towards the end of the summer and got greedy and put it all back in by December. It was worth $1.2 million. Thinking I was an absolute genius, I decided to start a bunch of businesses. As silly as it sounds, I had this goal of making $5 million as I wanted to buy Bedford Town Football Club, the guy's British, and get them in the league. And as crypto was going up forever, I needed 6 months. So trading was his income number 1, podcast income number 2, mining income number 3, mining pool income number 4, consulting income number 5. Yes, all of the above as a one-man army. Very good for him, very ambitious. As the market started to crash, I just ignored it. Kept thinking it would come back. It crashed like 4 times in 2017, but it didn't. I think he meant 2018 here. Mining is what busted the most. And then he talks about his rigs here. The above with setup was like 300K. Mining made money for 1 month, broke even for a month, and is consistently lost. So he talks about his mining losses. Problem is, I've been stuck in data center contracts, paying a fixed 18-cent fee each month, digging into my BTC to pay the bills, finally paying 19K to get released from the contracts. Mining is still losing money, but not as much. I am though so close to liquidating it and accepting it as a failure, which will probably be the bottom. Basically paying losses each month with a slowly dwindling balance of BTC. So at my peak, I had around 150 BTC. Think about that, guys. December 2016, 150 BTC wasn't that much. Grabbing 150 BTC was like, okay, that's a pretty decent size investment. But trading SHIT coins, I was losing BTC while gaining money. When I finally realized this, I was down to around 80 BTC, but this has been dropping in value as some of the coins I have been holding have collapsed. So basically greed and overambition have destroyed what could have been life-changing money. After I pay my tax bill, pretty much all is gone. The good news, I have the podcast, which is now generating an income, something a little more reliable. I have sold most of the remaining BTC as an insurance for if the podcast has a bad month. I'm a dad and I have to be responsible for my children. Of course, I don't want any donations or sympathy. Sure, I regret stuff, but I am happy for how it has all played out. If there is another bull run and you make a bunch of... Okay, so here's the important part. Here's the takeaway, guys, for this. If there is another bull run and you make a bunch of cash, then remember to take profits. Don't overstretch yourself. People say don't invest what you can't afford to lose. Well, don't keep in crypto profits, which will change your life. And guys, this is all Rob Art is saying. Take profits as we go up, right? I will link the rest of Peter McCormick's tweet in the description. But just to go back to his point, take profits as it goes up. And what I've realized is I know there are a lot of people who are kind of struggling with the thought of, do I HODL? Do I take profits as it goes up? But if it goes up to $5, am I getting rid of some of my XRP too early? Well, there's a solution for that. Guys, if you have enough XRP, there's nothing wrong with relinquishing a little bit as we see some gains. But some people are like, yeah, but I want to keep the majority of my XRP and I want to sell it for that triple digit price that I have in my head. Well, another thing I know some people are doing is, they are purposely waiting for the 19, 15, 23, whatever cent mark they have in their head. They want to buy a chunk of XRP super low, let's call it 25 cents, okay? And they want to wait for this kind of a spike thing based on pure spec, something that you can almost kind of rely on based on spec. And let's say it goes up 300%. Well, let's say you have $10,000. Just throwing out numbers to make the math easy, $10,000, you buy it at 25 cents. It goes up 300% during this speculative period when XRapid. So I'm using this as an example. During the speculative period, when they were talking about releasing XRapid, then XRapid got released. Early October 2018, okay, a lot of people put in money here. Let's say $10,000. XRP rose 300%. Boom, 30,000, took it off the table, back in their pocket. So now you're already up 300% on 10. Well, you still have your remaining XRP that you can HODL for when it moons. And I'm not saying that this is mooning. I'm saying mooning is probably way higher than this. But my point being is that you can still do that kind of thing. And I know I've talked to some people that are looking to do that or where that is currently their plan. So guys, you don't have to take it from me. Think about this tweet here. Think about what this guy's gone through. Maybe support his podcast. I'll link his tweet in the description. Think about what your plan is going to be for XRP down the road once we start seeing some price movement. But I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.